Hello, little dreamers, and welcome to our story time. Snuggle down deep into your covers, close your eyes, and let's journey to a very special place together. Tonight, our story is about a magical hideaway called the Whispering Treehouse. In a quiet, forgotten corner of a big green park stood a very old and wise oak tree. Its branches reached up to the sky like long, leafy arms, and nestled high among them was a little wooden treehouse. It wasn't just any treehouse, though. This one was special. The children who played in the park called it the Whispering Treehouse. They called it that because if you sat inside, very still and very quiet, you could hear the treehouse whisper secrets. Not with a voice like you or I, but with the rustle of leaves, the creak of the wood, and the sigh of the wind as it passed through the open window. One sunny afternoon, a little boy named Leo was feeling a bit lonely. His friends had all gone home, and he had the park all to himself. He looked up at the big oak tree and saw the little rope ladder dangling down from the Whispering Treehouse. He had always been a little too shy to climb it before, but today he felt brave. He grabbed the thick, knotted rope and began to climb, one step at a time. Up, up, up he went, higher than he had ever been before. When he finally pulled himself onto the wooden floor of the treehouse, he gasped. It was cozy and warm inside. Sunlight streamed through the window, making little dust motes dance in the air like tiny fairies. Leo sat down on a soft cushion in the corner and listened. At first, he heard nothing but the chirping of birds outside. He remembered what the other kids said. You have to be very still and very quiet. So, he closed his eyes and took a slow, deep breath. And then, he heard it. A soft rustling sound, like pages turning in a book. Shh, shh, shh. It was the leaves of the great oak tree. They whispered a story of the seasons, of the warm sun in summer and the cool snow in winter. They told him how they danced in the spring breeze and turned brilliant colors in the fall. Next, he heard a gentle creak from the wooden walls around him. Creak, groan. It wasn't a scary sound, but a friendly one, like an old man settling into a comfy chair. The walls whispered their story. They told of the hands that built the treehouse long ago, of the laughter and songs that had filled this little room over the years. They remembered every child who had ever sought shelter here, sharing their dreams and secrets. Then, a soft breeze blew through the window, ruffling Leo's hair. Whoosh. The wind had a story to tell, too. It whispered of faraway places, of tall mountains it had climbed and wide oceans it had crossed. It told him about the fluffy white clouds it herded across the blue sky and the sweet scent of flowers it carried from distant gardens. Leo sat there for a long time, completely enchanted. The treehouse wasn't just wood and leaves. It was a keeper of stories. It knew the secret of the squirrels hiding their acorns, the favorite song of the little bluebird in the highest branch, and the path the moonbeams took at night. As the sun began to set, painting the sky in shades of orange and pink, the treehouse whispered one last secret, just for Leo. It was a soft, comforting sound, a hum that seemed to come from the heart of the tree itself. It didn't use words, but Leo understood. It told him that he was never truly alone. It told him that the world was full of magic and wonder, if you only knew how to listen. It whispered that friendship could be found in the most unexpected places, even in an old oak tree. Feeling warm and happy, Leo climbed back down the rope ladder. The park was now bathed in the soft glow of twilight. He looked back up at the Whispering Treehouse and smiled. He knew he had found a very special friend. From that day on, whenever Leo felt lonely or just needed a quiet place to think, he would climb up to the treehouse. He would sit and listen to the stories of the leaves, the wood, and the wind. He learned about the stars from the night breeze and about patience from the slow-growing branches. The treehouse became his secret haven, his place of peace and wonder. He even brought a notebook and started writing down the stories he heard, filling the pages with tales of dancing leaves and traveling winds. He learned that listening was a special kind of magic, and that there were stories all around us, waiting to be heard. And now, little one, it's time for you to listen too. Listen to the quiet of your room, to the soft sound of your own breathing. Maybe you can hear your own whispers. Perhaps your pillow has a story of a fluffy cloud it once knew. Maybe your blanket has a tale of the cozy sheep it came from. The world is full of quiet magic, just waiting for you. As you drift off to sleep, imagine your very own whispering treehouse, high up in the branches of a friendly old tree. What stories would it tell you tonight? Let those gentle whispers carry you into a world of sweet, peaceful dreams. Thank you for joining me on this little adventure. Sleep tight, dream deep, and we'll meet again for another story very soon. Good night.